Hello, I'm Franklin Marshall III.
And this is Cyrus, and this is the podcast where we interview people with podcasts. Franklin and Cyrus podcast. We're back at it again.
Back at it.
Back at it better than ever. Even every episode, incrementally better.
Boys are back in town.
We're back in town, and we are ready to deliver you a guest. Is what I was saying if the guest showed up this week. We had another mishap.
I'd act surprised, but I think we're past that now.
It's kind of a recurring theme for the show at this point.
I think so.
Last time we had sponsors, right? I talked about ChatGPT sponsors. I was thinking, we're in season 2. It would be great to get a sponsor for the show.
Yeah.
Or at least some sort of monetary knowledge. So I thought crypto, it's topical, money related, in the news. I thought, let me bring a crypto guy in. Maybe we could work our way into like some NFT crypto scheme, make some monetize the pod. So I had this guy, crypto dude, popular, whatever. I had him on the pod. He was supposed to come on, and then I'm calling to confirm. I'm just like, hey, are you coming to the show? I didn't get a confirmation. Are you gonna come? Are you gonna come? And so then I emailed some guy who he works with, his assistant. I'm like, hey man, what's the deal with this dude? Apparently, he got wrapped up in some of the crypto frauds, like the FTX scam. He got wrapped up in that, and he got detained by the FBI.
Didn't you already have a guest that was involved in crypto that did the same thing?
No. Well, no, we didn't. We were talking to a guy about some crypto stuff, but that episode never aired.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So that was what we tried.
Oh, well, we started with a whimper, but we're going to end with a bang.
We're going to end with the best guest.
Yeah.
The number one guest, our favorite guest, and the people that really make the show. We're going to start. You're going to be the guest next week.
Yeah.
We collected questions from the audience, and you will be the guest of our show next week. You're a reliable guest. You're always there for us.
Yeah.
Whenever we've asked for you to show up, you've come out in full force, in full support of us, and you deserve your airtime.
Yeah, you deserve
the world.
What you get.
Yeah.
You give what you get, and you get what you give. And if you're giving in what you're getting, then you're getting what you're giving, and that's deserving if you deserve it.
Exactly what he said.
So, do you have something you'd like to start, or would you like me to ask you some things?
You know what? You always been starting. Let's keep the pattern going.
Oh, okay. How about this? If you could exchange a body part for a better part, what body part and why?
Okay. I'm not gonna say Willie because it's unimaginative.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
I would exchange I'd change my immune system with just something that was
That's
perfect.
not a body part.
It's a part of your body. It's a whole system of body parts.
I said a body part, not a part of the body.
Okay, fine. I'd give myself I'd get myself a new lung. I think I could get souped up my lungs a little bit.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Yeah. What would you get?
I'll probably exchange my kneecaps. Yeah, I want some big girthy kneecaps.
Yeah.
So when I walk by the ladies, my kneecaps kind of go boom, 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 and the ladies are like dun, 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 and I'll be looking at her titas like boom, 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 and then we'll have kind of like a thing.
That's a lot. That's a very odd fantasy.
Well, it's not fantasy.
It is a fantasy because it haven't
No,
happened
I
yet.
already ordered the surgery.
Where are you going to get kneecap surgery?
He's a guy now. It's in the alleyway in downtown.
This is how you get scammed out of money. This is like that link you clicked and it became Chatterbait.
Well,
Is that Chatterbait affiliate?
You know what,
a
Cyrus?
surgeon?
There are no mistakes in life. You know what there are? Lessons.
Well, you've gotten enough lessons.
Oh, I need some more.
It's time for you to start being a professor.
What's your so I like this one. If you could bring back a fashion trend,
Yeah.
which one would you bring back?
I would bring back chainmail.
Like in the 1600s?
Yeah, I bring that back. Let's bring
What's
it
wrong
back.
with you?
Yeah.
That's not like
It's
that's
practical.
warrior. Like I don't even know that's a
Hey,
trend.
you know what? Go.
Like, who was wearing that around? Like just going casually to you.
I feel like a lord walking into my 7-Eleven and getting a slice of
What?
pizza. Homeless guy tries to stab me. I'm protected, functional, and fashionable.
Some part of me feels like that's already back.
Yeah, and it's gonna be back soon.
I think I would do cargo shorts.
They are coming back, actually.
Are they?
Yeah,
Well, then
they're-
I would do Jenkos.
We don't need this again.
What?
we
did
did it
baggy
once.
pants? We did those?
Jinkos were during the 90s.
Oh, we did. We did this already.
You're bringing it back. No, I meant our society.
how
Our
about-
society has done Jinkos again.
How about like a chain wallet? Those were great. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Or the high white socks and the shorty shorts.
I could go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like wearing short shorts, actually. It makes me feel
Yeah,
good.
I don't think I'd like you in short shorts.
You don't need to like me. It's not for you.
You know, it's
You're
like
not easy-
a ball's going to slip out and I'm going to go,
No, I wear
not going to be
boxer
friends with
briefs.
you anymore.
First of all, the short shorts aren't for you. You're not the target demo for the short shorts. It's for the
Yeah,
ladies.
well, who's the target
It's
demographic?
for the ladies.
Yeah, and where are you going with those shorts to show the ladies?
I'm going to the streets. Let,
Yeah,
let the world
streets.
see.
Yeah. Skid Row.
Pull up my chainmail and my short shorts.
Now, that's a fashion starter. That's not bringing back fashion. That's starting a
Yeah,
fashion.
yeah. That's ending fashion.
Yeah,
It's
it might be
beginning and
ending it.
ending. Like, we're all going to uniforms after this guy.
Could you imagine walking Fashion Week in New York? You're walking down one of those
I would be a
aisles,
hit,
like
honestly.
chainmails going, and your balls
Those are
slipping out of those
flipping
short
out.
shorts.
Socks pulled way up high.
Oh man,
My socks are touching my nuts.
that's
Stuff
almost
all the
worse
time.
as Kanye's fashion line.
That would be, the whole fashion world would go
I
nuts
love
for
that.
that.
It's like Kanye makes a fashion line. It's just like a bunch of racks on. It's just like
I think he was trolling everybody. It was like a Zoolander type of troll.
you know what? Don't give him that much credit.
I give me the credit. I pull up with the chainmail and the short shorts. Balenciaga's signing me right then and there.
If you could hear what people think, how would that affect your day-to-day life? Like if you could hear what other people are thinking.
Yeah. I mean, I'd manipulate people and get what I want. It would improve my life. You know, it would. You know what? It would be a blessing and a curse because I would get everything I want out of life, but then I would get no joy out of it.
So you would use it to get ahead.
Yeah. I mean, if trust fund babies can use their money to get ahead, I should be able to use my psychic powers to get ahead.
And what's wrong with a trust fund baby?
There's nothing wrong with them, but if they get an advantage, I should get an advantage.
But people give trust fund babies a bad name, and you know at first I did too. When you think about it, it's not like they were like, you know what, I want to grow up to be a trust fund baby. They're just born with some family money, and their family want to help them. Then they get the money, and that's the context they're born in. If you were born in that context, you'd probably be like, yeah, you know, this is good. You know, but I guarantee a lot of trust fund babies I know don't feel good that they're trust fund babies.
You know what? That's what makes me upset. You know, if they leaned into it, like, look, I'm rich and it is what it is, I'd be like, good. I just don't
Really?
like it when they feel guilty about it.
Oh,
That's
makes sense.
really more insulting to me. I really dislike it when they pretend to be poor. It's like, shut the like.
Well, no, that's different than feeling guilty about it.
Yeah.
Pretending to be poor, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's insulting other people.
Yeah,
who are
I really
poor.
hate those ones.
No, that's insult. That's
Yeah.
a bad person. That's
Yeah.
a dick. But like, I'm talking about like, you know, just, you know, feeling awkward about talking about it. You know, those people are just like, hey, you know, like you are what you are.
I just like it's really annoying when like it's like because you know when I'm with my friends, like, all right, someone pays some $5 and I'll buy the next thing for $5. You know what I mean? It's really annoying. A couple times I've hung out with some rich people and they're like Venmo me for $250. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dog. What, you gonna Venmo me for $250? Go fuck yourself. You're rich. I'm not paying you this money back.
Wait, they Venmo you for $250 for what?
It's like we spent $5 on something and the guy Venmos me for $250.
Why would he do that?
Exactly. And the dude's rich too. It's like, what games are we playing here?
Well, that doesn't sound like a friend, Cyrus.
Yeah, I mean, he's not. They're bad friends.
A bad friend's really not a friend, is it?
It's a bad friend.
You might as well say it's not a friend.
I wouldn't say it's an enemy
Well, you don't have to say an enemy.
because you're not a friend.
An
You're an enemy.
acquaintance
Yeah, an acquaintance.
that you're cordial with.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Now, do you hear about... Yeah, I've been seeing this guy. I don't know much about him. At first, I thought he was a wrestler. His name's Mr. Beast. You hear about this guy?
Yeah.
He tipped a waitress a car. And I'm going, way to ruin it for the rest of us. Now every time I go into a diner, they're going to expect me to tip them a car. I want a car to tip.
I feel first off, before I say this, I tip well. I usually tip at least 20%. You have to really fuck up for me to not tip.
Yeah, I don't tip well because, just a tip. I put just a tip in and then see what happens.
Yeah, you got a me too. A me 4. But I feel no guilt about not tipping more than other people. Like if I go to like at Starbucks and they flip the screen around, I smash the no tip button without any shame. Like it doesn't matter to me. Like if I go to a restaurant, I tip 20%. But like I don't care. You can tip what you tip. I'm gonna tip what I'm gonna tip.
Well, I'll tell you where I never tip. Yogurt Land.
Yeah, you shouldn't tip at
Self-serve yogurt. There, I'm doing the work. I should be getting tipped.
Yeah.
Or like the gas station. I'm pumping my own gas. You don't see me tipping the gas station attendant, right? Why would I
ask
tip
you to tip the gas
No,
station?
I'm saying an analogy. It's like why would I tip the self-serve yogurt person
have you
if
been
I
to
don't tip the gas
Have
station?
you been to New Jersey?
Yeah, they do it for you.
I hate that. Just let me pump I don't need help pumping my gas.
No, clearly you don't.
It's like I can do it.
Yeah, you're an expert at pumping your own gas, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah, is that that's a euphemism?
You decide.
I'm gonna decide it's not because I don't like the imagery.
Well, so my
Mr. Beast is fine.
No, I heard he's a great guy actually.
Yeah.
And
do you hear those people get mad at him because he was gay? He literally went into like some poor nation and he gave a bunch of people free surgery to cure their blindness, and people were like, "This is kind of weird that he's doing it to the government," and they're like mad at Mr. Beast for making people see.
This is what I mean. People get mad. They just find a way to get mad about something, anything, and you know what it's about because they feel spiteful.
Yeah.
It's not about anything else but what that person is feeling.
Yeah.
What Mr. Beast did that is amazing.
Yeah.
Curing people, that guy's awesome. I love this guy.
I saw
we should get Mr. Beast on here.
Yeah, he might do the podcast.
Yeah, I think he's a great guy. And, anybody who's, poo-pooing that, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what the hell are you doing for the world?
My favorite, there's this person I saw had something to tweet. In the book of Revelations, it said a beast will deliver fake acts of goodness. And they're like, his name's Mr. Beast. What does this mean? I'm like,
oh my
dog,
God.
go outside, my guy. Like, what are we doing?
Also, I keep hearing that.
It's like, think like, you pull out the book of Revelations on a YouTuber. Think about how stupid you are.
Yeah, that's messed up. Okay. You can only... Oh, no, did that. You ever been to a metal concert?
I have, actually.
I heard it's like a lot of energy, mosh pits, and people slamming into each other. Is that accurate?
It was some of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah, I actually had a lot more fun than I thought I was going to.
Was your... okay. What was the first metal band you listened to?
The one I went to was called Ghost BC.
And do you know what's considered the first metal band?
It was like AC/DC or something.
Black Sabbath, 1968.
That makes sense, yeah.
Now, do you know what the world's largest snowflake is?
Someone on Twitter.
This guy right here. No.
That didn't work.
It was 15 inches and 18 inches thick. 15 inches wide, 8 inches thick. And it fell in Montana.
An 18-inch thick snowflake?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Why?
18 inches?
Yeah, wide. 18 inches. No, 15 inches wide, 8 inches thick.
There's no way a snowflake can be that big.
I don't know. Ask a couple ladies. I know they felt it.
No, they didn't. That wouldn't even fit inside of a woman.
You wouldn't fit inside of a woman.
Like 15 inches wide?
Whatever.
What, you have an elephant pussy? You could have elephant size.
Well, maybe I'm into elephant pussy.
I'm sure you are.
I'm sure you're not.
You're moving from sea mammals to land mammals, you freak.
Well, that's because I'm an inclusive individual and I don't discriminate.
Be less inclusive. Exclusivity can be a good thing.
Did you know turtles can swim fast and have a good sense of a smell? If they can swim fast, if that race with the rabbit involves swimming, turtle will win it easily.
I got a question. How sticky is that no card? I'm surprised. Is it glued to the chair now?
Will you stop perpetuating a lie? I never jerked off to turtles.
There's literally video of you doing it.
No, there's a video of you
There's
coming
video
in on
evidence.
looking at turtles,
Caught in
respecting
4K,
their beauty.
as the kids say.
No, yeah, that was caught.
Respecting your beauty.
That was
What
that
was the
wa-
Vaseline
no,
for?
That was caught in 4:3 ratio. TV.
That's a new format that's really liked.
You're a disgusting man. You know, some cultures believe pelican sacrifices.
Spit it out, Franklin. I believe in you. Push, Franklin. You can do it. Do it for the turtles.
Some cultures sacrifice pelicans because they think it'll keep them young.
I don't think it works
What
that
is
way.
with people and like doing weird stuff to stay young? I saw people eating poop.
Just get old. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, so who cares?
Fucking, you're killing pelicans. You're shoving Botox
Yeah.
in your fucking face. You're going to a doctor, ending up like this. Just fucking age, you weirdo.
And you know what bothered me too is like anybody between 20 and 25 always says stuff like, "I'm so mature for my age." You know what? If you have to say you're mature for
You're a
your
fucking
age,
idiot.
if you have to say you're mature for your age, let me just tell you, you're not mature.
Yeah.
Because no mature person would say that. And you're not old if you're between 20 and 25. My God, you're a kid. You haven't lived half a life.
Do you know what's the biggest scam? There's these girls in their 20s. They're doing preventive Botox. It's like, bro, you're getting scammed. Doesn't even make sense. Put two and two together. You're getting absolutely fucking
That
finessed.
makes no sense.
Gonna freeze your face in time. That's not how faces work.
Let me ask you a question. What animal would you be reincarnated as?
I'm hoping I get reincarnated into like a coyote. It's very mysterious.
Why a coyote?
Yeah, a wolf would be great.
They seem to get eaten a lot.
Who eats a coyote?
They're out there.
No one eats coyotes. They're very mysterious. They're kind of like magical creatures.
You gotta.
You ever see a coyote?
Yeah, every night.
They feel like they can do some sort of sorcery,
No, I've met a lot of coyotes. I never saw sorcery.
but they feels like they could do it. They all feel like they could shapeshift if they really wanted to.
Yeah, but feeling like something can do something different than it can
I
do.
mean, who's to say they can't?
I'm saying it right now.
I think you're wrong.
Well, disagree to disagree.
All right, I got some stuff.
You ever jerk off a whore?
A whore?
What? No, go on. What were you gonna say?
I was going to do chat GPT stuff.
So yeah, go on.
Yeah. You're really getting too into jerking off horses, Franklin. Sea
I didn't
turtles
say
is one
horse.
thing. A whore?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. Chat GPT. I asked our good friend about give us some summer blockbuster pitches.
Ooh, I like this.
First one, Sharkano. A volcanic eruption causes sharks to rain down on a small island, leading to a battle between locals and the deadly creatures.
Can I amend that?
Yeah,
Why aren't the sharks swimming in lava? Lava sharks.
I like this.
You know, that's way better.
I think it'd still be Sharkano, but then they
No,
swim
it'll
in lava.
be called Sharkano, but the title stays the same, but they swim out of lava.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. And I think midway through, they should evolve to fly midway through.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This one's a good one. T-Rex in space. A time-traveling T-Rex is accidentally launched into space and must battle aliens to find his way back to Earth.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
This may surprise you, but I actually wrote something like that.
Yeah?
I wrote about a zombie space dinosaur that travels in space.
ChatGPT must have saw your script.
That's how I feel about it. Hold on a second.
Girls Gone Wild. Show me your titties. Yeah. Cool it with the meth. Jesus.
That's all right.
It's 3 o'clock. Save it for at least 6, you know? Let the sun
Where
set.
the traffic's involved.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay, go on.
Killer ice cream truck. An evil ice cream truck terrorizing a small town, luring children in with the promise of sweet treats before revealing its true deadly intentions.
First of all, based on a true story.
Yeah,
Second of all, based on a true story.
yeah. Sunscreen Samurai. A lone warrior armed with nothing but sunscreen who must defend his beach from an army of invading ninjas.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Best one I heard yet.
This is really good. That one's going to be a massive
That's
hit.
a winner.
Cult following.
Yeah, bring him back in.
Yeah.
We want to see the treatment. We want a pitch deck and we want a presentation.
The Great Sandcastle Heist. A group of master thieves plot to steal the world's largest sandcastle, leading to a wild chase across the beach.
Is this chat an idiot? How are you going to steal sandcastle? It's sand.
That's part of the heist.
You can't steal sand.
I mean, how's the bear do cocaine? You watch the show.
Are you
figure it out.
serious? A bear's... Anybody could make that connection. How you going to make the connection? Oh, I'm going to steal sandcastle.
That's part of the plot.
Can I just tell you? I don't like sand. It's rough. It's
coarse,
coarse.
yeah.
Gets everywhere.
I think the least believable thing in Star Wars was that Anakin could pull Padme with this fucking awful dialogue.
From my favorite scene now. It's really the best.
It's like George Lucas has zero fucking game.
I just love that he's just like talking about how he'd rule the world in that moment. You know, it's like, no, this is how the government should work. And Padme's like, are you? Okay.
It's like that man got no bitches. Because imagine George Lucas, he sat there like, yo, this is some fire, heat game, Luke's fucking spitting.
He'll be flirting here. And it's just like, I want to rule the world. No, that's not a democracy. All right.
And the best thing is, he goes, it's not soft like you.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. That's what I said.
And then she kissed him. I'm like, no, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. I have one more for you.
Okay.
The Bikini Apocalypse. A catastrophic event causes all the world's bikinis to disappear, leading to a global crisis that can only be solved by a group of intrepid beachgoers. That sounds like a porno, actually.
Did a man write that?
Yeah, that's a porn plot. Yeah, that's a porn plot.
Did the Man Show write that? Where did that come from? Jimmy Kimmel on that?
Yeah,
Jimmy Kimmel wrote that.
Yeah. Not sure today. Jimmy Kimmel for like 2002.
Yeah. You know what's fun? It's probably anybody listening probably doesn't know Jimmy Kimmel on the Man Show.
No.
He probably like to forget.
Yeah, he's definitely buried something somewhere.
Now, do you think you could ride a horse?
Yeah.
How about a bull?
That'd be tougher, but I could do it.
Dolphin?
Yeah.
Turtle?
I mean, I know you wanted to.
Elephant?
Yeah, people ride elephants. Yeah, we can do that.
Human?
I wouldn't want to.
Should animals be considered gender neutral?
No, because they are clearly gendered.
Okay. If a female fox dies, her mate will stay single forever. If a widowed female fox dies, it will look for a new lover immediately.
What an ungrateful slut. Really. Honestly, you know what? Sure, her actions are fine. The foxes need to learn their self-worth and move on. This is disgusting. How many years have foxes put up with that? Male foxes, stop being little simps and start standing up for yourselves. Know your worth. You're a nice, proud, majestic fox. She would move on. You should move on.
One might say you're foxy.
Yes. You're a real foxy chap.
Foxy.
And another fox woman would appreciate you and your orange tail.
Do you know that female dragonflies fake their own death to avoid having sex? You know, I feel like I met some people like that.
Yeah. We must have humans and dragonflies must have a common ancestor somewhere on the line.
I feel like every woman I meet's done that to me.
Yeah.
Who's Aspas?
Oh, she's a female rapper.
Well, what's her deal like? Why is everybody like? What's her song? Like I never heard of her until like a couple of days ago.
It's something about munch, being on munch.
Here's something that you'll like. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll help you out.
Yeah.
Many men who climb Mount Everest get boners in the process due to the high altitude and blood flow.
That's cool.
Well, what I'm saying is like, why take a pill when you can climb a mountain?
Yeah, I'd love to fuck a top Mount Everest. That's a great weekend romantic getaway.
I thought you'd appreciate
Probably
it.
healthier than those pills too.
Trying to.
Less side effects.
This is why I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, help. I like this. Thank you.
A flat earther proved the earth was round by accident. Do you believe that?
I've heard this story.
It's on Netflix, apparently.
I mean, it was never flat to begin with. It was dinosaur shaped. So like, I don't even know.
No.
Why we're getting into this?
Why is the world so idiotic? It's a triangle.
It's not a triangle.
It's, of course,
That's a ridiculous triangle.
how could it be a dinosaur?
At least, you know what? For your own intelligence,
what
say it's
kind
a
of
cone.
dinosaur?
It's a Viraptor.
A raptor?
Yes.
The fuck is a raptor?
A Velociraptor.
A velociraptor.
Yeah.
How about a velocipastor?
No, it wouldn't be that. It'd be a Velociraptor.
No, I think it's a velocipastor. In a triangle.
It can't be. It'd be a cone. There needs to be curves.
It's
Speaking of Netflix,
stupid.
Speaking of Netflix, I have something.
Stupid.
We're having a Joker moment over here. Franklin's tired of living in a society. All those years of society life is really starting to wear on Franklin.
Well, you know what? I can say this. One thing that does bother me
Yeah.
about that Joker movie that came out with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
When that movie came out, somebody commented on a stand-up comedy set of mine. Said, "Hey, stop doing the Joker."
That's pretty funny.
No, it's funny,
Yeah.
but I have been doing comedy way before that movie came out.
Yeah. You know what? That comedy club they made looked really good. Like the comedy
It did
club.
look good,
I was like, damn, they should make a comedy club.
Yeah,
Like, where'd they film that?
yeah.
That's how a comedy club should be set up.
Yeah, go. What is your thing?
There's this thing. It's caused a lot of controversy on the internet. You know how Netflix, they're always like kind of like swapping out the races of people, historical figures on their shows. Like there'll be like a white person, like they're doing some like Queen Elizabeth thing, and the person's gonna be black or something.
Okay.
So race swapping is a big thing in Netflix shows.
It's a dating show?
No, like they'll take historical figures or they'll take characters from books that were like white.
Oh, so it's
and
not
they'll
like
make
wife
them,
swap.
No, not wife swap. They're like
They should make a race swap. That might be nice.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think they did that in that show actually.
I'm sorry.
But they'll have a white person who's a white in like a comic book. They make him black, or like a historical figure. They make it black. A lot of people are against that.
Okay.
I'm decided to embrace it. I'm going to lean into it. I think they should do it.
Yeah.
And personally, I would love to see like a World War II movie where Joseph Stalin was played by Jackie Chan, and then Hitler was played by Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
I love that.
I feel like that'd be Tropic Thunder 3.
Yeah, we should do that. I think that'd be a great film.
I guarantee you Ben Stiller would love to direct that.
Yeah.
Because he's great at that stuff.
Yeah.
That's like a Tropic Thunder
I think Tracy Morgan would play a great Hitler.
Tropic Thunder is the most underrated movie ever.
You know what? I've never seen it.
Oh my God, this is like a movie you love because that's basically the same kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In 1995, a man robbed a bank while wearing lemon juice on his face because he thought it'd make him invisible to the security cameras.
That was a solid hypothesis.
Do you think that's a big brain moment?
Yeah, I think that was a good. You know, I was outside the box thinking. I give him courage for trying something new.
Now, what do you think about this? It's said that Africa is splitting apart, and it's going to be 2 continents, and a new ocean's form. It's already started.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen in how many years?
Is that true, though? Is that?
Everything's moving. California's gonna break away.
Well, I wrote it, so it's obviously fact.
Well, that's definitely a lie then.
Oh,
you have more on that? We want to talk about this more, or are you just gonna skip over that?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about it, yeah.
Like California's going to the ocean.
Yeah, but eventually.
Yeah, same with Africa.
I don't know, this seemed like a more...
I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good for Africa to mix things up a little bit. They seem to be struggling sometimes, so like maybe they get a new change of scenery.
Well, it's making like a new ocean.
We could use a new ocean.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wow, we got one under the ground.
We have 2 new oceans.
Yeah, we got like a bunch of them.
When you think when it happens, it'll be like someone go new ocean. Ba 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 ba.
Okay.
Rewind. I got a question for you.
Good.
If dinosaurs could be cloned, would you eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know why? Some people's like, who's the top dog now, motherfucker? Who's top of the food chain now?
You're like extra top because you made them, then you ate them. That's like a beyond being the top of the food chain.
Damn right.
You're basically a god to them at that point.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm surprised scientists hasn't dropped any new animals for us to eat yet.
They just made a meatball.
Oh, they made the mammoth. That's
Yeah,
right.
mammoth meatball.
Yeah. Why is there not more energy put? They're making like that impossible meat Why don't you just make more new meat?
I'll tell you. No, well, what they did, I just read this. There's a company, and it's already being sold soon in America, but other places. It's a chicken breast grown in a lab, but it's real chicken breast.
I've heard about this.
But without the live chicken.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
How do you make meat without making the thing that the meat comes from?
I feel like that's going to make your colon fall out. That is going to be one of those things like, oh, it's safe. It's just as good as the real thing. And then 10 years later, people's buttholes are falling out.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Sounds like a trap. I've watched enough sci-fi movies to know it's going to turn sideways.
Here's one for the ladies. According to a study, men who take bathroom selfies are found to be less attractive. And I think we can all agree on that, Adam Levine.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
You know?
Honestly, men should try to avoid taking selfies. I don't think it's a positive thing
I
for guys
hate,
to do.
I hate, every time I just do it, for like the promotional Instagram or
Yeah.
whatever, but I don't like doing it at all.
As a bald man, when you do a selfie, you look like an egg.
Yeah, I think that's true. A study found that women are more attracted to men who have dogs as pet. Why do you think that is? I can tell you why I think that is.
Why do you think dogs are looked at as more masculine than cats?
No, I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason is because, it shows you love something more than yourself.
You could love a cat more than you love yourself.
No, cats are unlovable.
Most people love cats more than
Cats
themselves.
love themselves, but nobody loves cats.
I mean, a dog, it shows you can receive love from a dog, but
And nobody can receive love from a cat.
Cats are very nice.
No,
this
they-
cat slanders are getting out of
Are you
control.
kidding? They rule the underworld.
I mean, you're
How can
gonna
you rule the underworld and be nice?
you're gonna punish them for being like entrepreneurial.
No, I'm gonna punish them for being demons.
They're not demons.
They rule the underworld.
What is this underworld?
Yeah, read a book. Google.
You just made that up.
I didn't make it up.
There's no underworld.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
There's no underworld. That's not even real.
Yeah, it is. Where the devil is and everything.
Yeah, there where the devil is.
Yeah.
Think about that statement, Franklin.
Yeah,
There
you
where the devil is.
You think about it.
Doesn't even make sense.
You don't even make sense.
I make perfect sense.
Yeah.
You're the one spinning
Yeah.
webs of lies.
Yeah,
and your
I
anti-cat
couldn't even
propaganda.
I could never even make $1 out of all the sense you make, but I can make a
That
lot of
was-
money
what,
out of
did
my
you steal
sense.
that joke from like an old man at a liquor store?
No, I create everything original because it comes up from here.
Yeah.
I don't steal anything.
Maybe you should steal some stuff because you're just spreading lies.
I only
originally.
steal love. Tinder was originally called Matchbox.
Should have kept the original name.
I think so too.
Yeah.
According to a study, men are more likely to ask for a second date if they find their date's laughter genuine. So, if you think she's laughing and she's genuine, you're gonna like her more.
What type of dumbass studied that? Yeah.
Science.
You need what science? What science? Do you want to go study if water's wet next?
All right. Well, how about this? Do you think relationships should be like diets? You should have cheat days.
Thank you for that, Franklin. Do you want to workshop any other jokes that you know work while we're here?
Let me ask you a question. Do you get some kind of good feeling out of just putting down people?
You don't even come at me with this. You've been insulting me left and right. This is the gist of the show. You make fun of me, I make fun of you.
Hey, that's not making fun of me though.
Yeah, that was.
That's just saying who.
It's the fourth time I've heard you say that joke
No, this,
in my lifetime. There's nothing wrong with that.
do you think dating should be arranged?
Yes, it should be arranged. It should be competitive. There should be a ranked competitive dating system.
So you got fight for your date?
Yeah, no, you get matched with somebody, and you guys compete. You compete with other people on who dates better.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they're more of like a some sort of reason for people to do it.
No, I like that.
Yeah, I got something
Okay.
for you. If you could live in any era of history, but only for one day, which era would you choose and why?
We did this.
Oh, sorry. I have a question for you. Why are people always like, support small businesses, mad when you buy drugs from a drug dealer?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Kind of hypocritical.
What?
It's kind of hypocritical.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like you're sending mixed messages.
Yeah.
They're entrepreneurs. They're out. They're using that money to feed the family.
Yeah.
Support some businesses. Buy locally your drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, but if you do them, buy local.
Don't do drugs, except the good ones.
If someone offered you $10,000 every time they punched you in the face, how many times would you want to be hit?
If somebody gave me, how much?
$10,000.
For every one punch?
Yeah, per punch you get 10 grand.
I don't know, to the point where at least my face would be intact. So, however much money I make until that happens.
I would do 3.
30 grand?
That sounds like a good amount. I wouldn't get any permanent damage to the face.
Well, who's punching me?
Average, standard American. But he knows how to throw a punch. He's not like a pro boxer, but he knows how to punch you.
Until
Like, how many do you think that's going to be?
I probably won.
I got one more for you. It's teed up. If you could make a piece of clothing that had any kind of power, what kind of power would it have?
A pocket. And you could put, it would be an infinite pocket.
That's pretty good.
So you could put anything in it and it would hold like you could put anything, a car, anything.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah.
You just put a car in your thing.
Yeah, you could put anything.
Could you imagine you're on a date?
Person.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you could put your lawyer in there
Yeah.
and pull him out every time something bad. It's
Yeah.
like, well, here's my lawyer.
Yeah.
You know?
Could you imagine, like, how are we going to get home? You were talking to a girl. She's like, how are we going to get home? You just fucking drop a car out.
Here's my car. Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely get a roadhead.
How about you?
I would make a stopwatch that could let me stop time.
Mm-hmm.
Obvious reasons. Just stop time.
Obviously.
Just take naps, take breaks,
Yeah.
rob people, mischief. I'd love to just, someone I didn't like, stop time, go in their house, slightly rearrange everything. Not like
Roll around in their sheets.
Yeah. And they just walk in their house knowing something's slightly wrong constantly.
Yeah,
A little just unease gnawing at their mind forever.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah.
How would you feel if somebody got a tattoo of your face on their face?
That would be too much. On their body, I'd feel honored. If it's my face on their face, then they're up to something. No good, nefarious.
How would you feel if someone... Oh. I was about to ask you the same question. Do you think, like, aliens watch us like it's reality TV to them?
I think, yes, and we'll talk this and I have another point of this. Yeah, I think they do. And I think they're into it. We're a pretty great reality show.
I think so.
I wonder if you think that anyone's watching you?
All the time. All the time.
Now, are they watching live streams or is there someone editing everything down? Maybe there's people who do it
No, I
both.
feel like it's more like a Truman Show type of thing.
Yeah. I have a theory. I think this is a real theory. What if mankind was all sparked from like an alien, just like there's like a creepy guy and an alien was like kind of feeling horny, so he parked the UFO on Earth, banged a monkey and peaced, and that's how mankind started.
Could have been. No way to disprove it.
Yeah. How crazy would that if that's how it all started?
It's just some asshole.
Yeah, some weird guy in the ship's like, oh fuck, Bill wants to fuck a monkey on Earth again.
And that's why aliens won't visit us, because they're so ashamed.
One guy came by like, what the fuck did you do, Bill?
They're so ashamed that their pedophile alien came to our Earth and started a whole new species. That's probably why we have pedophiles.
Yeah.
It's a genetic lineage. There.
Dog, you fucked one monkey and now they got the internet, dog. What the fuck did you do?
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
We're out here just making philosophy like, yes, we were created because God pulled a rib out of somebody's asshole, but really just an alien pedophile just
That's really funny.
dumped a load in some monkey.
That's funny.
Alien bestiality.
I like that.
Sad and beautiful. Honestly.
You got any other alien stuff?
I don't have any more alien stuff, but I did have this question. Would you rather have a clone or a twin?
Clone.
Yeah, me too. Why would you want the clone?
Well, just in case.
Yeah. I feel like if it was like a fight to the death, I could beat a clone. A twin could go either way.
No, I would use a clone, like in Multiplicity.
Yeah.
Go do things for me.
But the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
No, it's Michael Keaton.
Okay. But I would, if I had a clone and he started...
Twins is the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Well, there was
Danny DeVito.
There was a Schwarzenegger movie where they were cloning people. It was like a really bad action movie in the 90s.
What's your favorite action movie from the 90s?
Probably, is Predator was the 90s? Or was that 80s? I'm going to say Predator.
Total Recall was the 90s.
That was a good one. That's about one of my dad's favorite movies.
Last Action Heroes the 90s. Face Off.
Face Off was a good one.
Yeah, that's the 90s.
I really like Face Off.
Yeah, me too.
Why don't they make movies like that anymore?
I don't know, like The Rock. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Clear
The Rock
and
was
Present
really
Danger. Air Force One.
good. Sean Connery was in The Rock.
I know. There's a famous
Losers
line.
worry about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Yeah, that's
the
line,
one of the
right?
hottest lines of all time.
He's got some great ones in that.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
He
another
really
one.
outperformed that.
I love
that.
Sean Connery.
Killed it.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Sir Isaac Newton, okay,
Yeah.
was 22 when he discovered the universal law of gravity. He also died as a virgin.
Yeah. Sucks for him. Or
What would you rather?
honestly, like, why did no one fuck him? Like seriously, like you invented gravity and no one wanted to hook up with him?
Well,
I think he was an incel. I think he like didn't want to have sex with women.
did you hear about that guy, like some monk or something, spent
His whole life he never saw a woman.
never saw a woman.
Yeah.
Now I'm going, I relate so much to that guy. I'm just like, he's me. It's like there's somebody who I can relate to. If you could eat a drink or food or beverage for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I would go with sandwiches. It's the most versatile food. I mean, I want to eat pizza, but if I ate pizza, I would balloon into 500 pounds, so I would go sandwiches.
You ever wonder, like, if you're dead, if like the people came into your house, like to pick your dead body up, like read your text when you die, and like if they did, would you feel embarrassed about like what they read? Like, cause I always think, like when I'm in a house or if I'm like gonna go to an apartment and I'm gonna rent it, I'm like, is this a place I could die in? That I could feel like not embarrassed to die in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to come in and go, oh, God, look at this dirty fucking place. Like, this guy lived like a hermit, disgusting. And then they see my iPhone and they just see a bunch of, like, Furby porn. And, it'd be horrible.
There should be an app that just resets your phone when you die.
When you die, I love that. That's a great idea.
$1 million idea right here.
That is a really...
Casually dropping it.
I love that.
Speaking of hiding things, there's like those private stories on IG, but it's like the green private story. They only let some people see it. Well, they have that. I have some friends that do that, and then like when I click on the story, it's them like cooking. It's like, who doesn't want to see you? Who do you need to hide the fact that you're cooking a duck breast right now? Like, what's happening?
This is why I don't understand. You make a social media app. The whole purpose, right?
Yeah.
Is to show your stuff. And now they keep going, oh, I don't want to show my stuff. Oh, no, I kind of want to show it, but I'm so embarrassed by it that, like, I want the ability to just maybe, like, a few people and see if I really want. It's like they keep chopping it. This is like, Jesus Christ. Decide.
Yeah.
Do you want to be on it or not?
I mean, one time I clicked on one of my friend's private stories, and it was just a bowl of squash. I'm like, who are you hiding these zucchini from?
It's like, but it's like
What's
kind of
happening?
like stories, Snapchat. It never makes sense to me. You know why? Because a photograph is supposed to capture a memory. If it disappears, it's the complete antithesis of what a photograph was invented for.
I just think about a Nickelback song. Look at the photograph.
I just think that it doesn't make sense. Hey, what's the difference between aluminum foil man and Iron Man?
Aluminum foil man will steal your hubcaps after he's done saving you.
No.
What's the difference?
Iron Man irons out his plans and stops the bad guys. Aluminum foil man foils plans.
You should be ashamed of yourself for that joke, honestly. That Chuck should be arrested, sent to jail.
In ancient Egypt, servants were smeared with honey to attract flies away from the pharaoh. Should we bring that back or no?
There was definitely a better way to do that. The Pharaoh just wanted to dip some people in honey and ruin their lives. That's 100% what that was. That was 100%. You tell me the people who allegedly invented the pyramids couldn't figure out a better way to stop flies than dipping a guy in honey and putting him out there?
No, I think that was I think we should do that now.
That was definitely a punishment, or someone was turned on by that. Someone was either punishing someone or jerking off to that. 100%.
Do you know the?
Imagine that being the guy like, I was not that good. I pulled honeydew today. Imagine there's a bunch of people feasting, they're eating suckled pigs. They got a roast, and then there's a guy over. You're all 50 feet away, just covered in honey, flies swarming all around you.
You know what I always thought about? The guy who's got a clean. You know, in those ages, they pooped, and it went down into just like a pit where all the poop was, and somebody had to scoop it out. That poor guy, I would hate that job. Who?
That or the honey? Which one would you rather take?
Oh, honey.
Yeah,
scooping
probably
out
honey.
poop,
Scooping
man.
poop's a lot.
Yeah,
a lifetime of poop scooping.
That's-
I imagine they have to rotate that job out.
The line that separates night and day on Earth is called
It's called the day line.
Terminator. Who names these things?
That's not real.
Who gets that job?
Not me or you. Not you or I. Tell you that much.
Well, humans didn't. One of the things maybe is why humans didn't start recording history until 6,000 years ago, and it's 97% of human history is lost. So theoretically, how many civilizations could have been around that were actually advanced that we don't even know about?
I mean, that's a big debate. That's what people say. People say that someone else made the pyramids.
It's plausible, though.
Yeah, I think it's fairly plausible. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's a ridiculous idea."
But
it's
everything's
realistic.
ridiculous until somebody proves it.
There's always I feel like when there's scientists, there's two kinds of scientists. There's the good ones that are just anything could happen. We haven't proved that yet. I'm open-minded. But then there's also ones actually, the science says this. You don't know what the science says. You're a fucking dweeb.
And that goes to my point. It's anybody who says they know something for certain, you should be very skeptical about taking anything they say. You should take everything they say with a grain of salt, because the truth is, nobody knows anything, and that's what I know. If I know that I don't know, then you're open to knowing what you don't know. And Socrates said, knowledge is recollection. So that's.
I could recollect a few things from here and then.
Do you like board games?
They're all right.
Do you know that Clue was created in England in 1944?
Okay. I believe that.
Yes, that's all I got on that.
Would you...
I wish I had a clue, but...
what do you believe is the most important invention in history?
The most important
Yeah.
invention in history.
Yeah.
Most important invention in history.
Yeah.
Most important invention in history. I guess like electricity.
Yeah, that's what you were going with?
I guess so.
I think it was a fire.
That's a discovery, not an invention.
You invented fire.
No, you discovered fire.
Okay, all right, I'll give you that one.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say oil. Well,
You discovered oil.
Yeah, like gas. Invented gas.
Wow, that's gonna be electric. I'm already winning.
Yeah.
I'm about to take you over. You want to change that answer again?
No, well, it's a poor invention in history. It's not like the.
Okay.
It just I think it invented because of that we had cars, right? We had generators.
But there
and
were
stuff.
cars before gas.
Well, they weren't.
Yeah, they were with horses on them.
That wasn't a car. That was
And
a
they had
carriage.
pedals.
That was a carriage. That
They
was
had
a bike.
pedals.
I think also because of gasoline, 9/11 was invented. So it all comes back together.
So comes your 9/11.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about this episode.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think we've done what we needed to do today. I think we shared our hearts and our minds, and I think I'm ready for this next episode where we get to see the real guests.
The season finale.
I'm ready for the season finale, and I'm ready to see you in spirit here with us.
Yes, thank you for sticking with us.
Follow, share, all that good stuff.
Mhm.